Hey everyone, I'm gonna go straight into the video. My name is EJ, and as you can see right here, I'm gonna be starting first with the primer. I wanna give you some tips and some things that I have learned during the times working on painting my controllers, or if you wanna paint your mouse or anything your keyboard, this will apply the same way. As you can see right here, I'm applying right now primer on everything that I'm gonna be painting. And I wanna say, before you do any priming on your controllers or any plastic that you wanna do, please make sure to sand it. Sand your plastic smooth, and then make sure to clean it also with some soapy water and remove any type of rim or anything that will not allow the paint to stick. And the same things applies after you finish your priming. The primer is actually a bit rough, so I use also some high grade sandpaper to really make it a bit smooth, and you're gonna be really gentle with it. Just take your time and just rub it a little bit, tiny bit, and then use your finger, rub it on top of it, and you will feel that it's really smooth. And after you have done that, you can move to the paint job. That is the thing that you really want to see in your controller. But I really recommend you to take your time on this process, because if you don't do your priming well, you don't remove the rough parts of it, it's also going to look nice after you put the paint on it. So I will really recommend you to take your time and just take it easy, because otherwise your paint is gonna just peel off at the end, and you don't want that. You want your controller to last and it stays beautiful for a really long time. And if you do these things, it's gonna be good, I can assure you that. And as you can see right here, I took my time with every single piece and just go to the rough parts of the primer, remove it a little bit, but I was really gentle. I will even recommend you to use a sponge on top of your fingers if you don't put too much pressure on the controller. And this is the moment where you want to start painting. After you took your time and sanded your controller, gave it your primer and everything, now I'm moving to the first coat of black. You can give it one light or one stronger, it depends what you're using though. If you're using spray cans, don't go too harsh on it, because the feeling of the controller is gonna be ruined because of all the paint. But because I'm using an airbrush, I can just do 1, 2, 3 coats. It doesn't matter a lot because the coats are really thin. The first one, I actually like to apply it quite thin, and then the second one is a bit thicker. But don't go too thick, because like I mentioned, I don't like to change the feeling of the controller, and being careful here makes a huge difference. And after I finish painting all the black, I then went with a varnish layer to protect it, so when I use the stencils, I don't remove the black paint from the controller. And even if I make a mistake right now, I can just go and fix it after by removing it quite slowly with some IPA without ruining the black underneath it. If you have any questions regarding how I made the stencils, let me know in the comments down below, and I will make sure to answer them for you. Now that I applied the stencils, we can move on to the Quicksilver. You don't have to use the same type of painting that I'm using in this one, but if you want to buy the same things that I have, these are the ones that I'm using. I'm gonna be leaving links for everything that I'm using in the description down below that I can find online. Otherwise, just feel free to look them yourself. With the silver, you don't want to apply it too strongly. It depends on the effect that you want. I went quite light on it so you can still have the black and it will reflect quite nice, and it's going to be more of a darker silver than just pure silver. And after I applied the silver, then I went with this transparent yellow. I diluted it with a bit of water so it will be more clearer even. And then I was thinking actually of making it the whole thing just gold-like, but then I saw the color combination of the silver and black and I went with it. I wanted to encourage you that when you're doing something like this, just be creative, try new things. And if you don't like it, just use some IPA. You can buy some paint removers and those things will actually help you to remove the paint quite quickly, and just do it again. And don't rush, take your time and just have some fun with the projects. As soon as you're done with your stencils, please just remove them as soon as possible, because otherwise they're gonna stick quite hard. The glue is gonna stick more stronger, and then you have a chance to removing the paint. You have a chance to having some glue stuck on there that's gonna be really hard to remove. So as soon as you're done, please just remove them and you will be a lot happier with yourself. Like I said, I just apply half between the gold and the silver, and I'm quite happy with the results. Again, was a creative choice, but other than that, I'm really happy with it. And after you finish the whole thing, removing everything, just make sure to protect your work with some nice clear varnish. Give it 1, 2, and maybe depends on how thick you go, you can give it even 3 coats, and your work will be protected for a really long time. You're not gonna have any damage. After I finished with all of this, I went to make the buttons. In this video, I didn't went into much detail on how I made them, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. The logos that you see me painting right now are 3D printed on a resin 3D printer. I designed it myself, and this is the final result after painting them. And then I remove them from the support and put them in the custom silicone molds that I made. If you have any questions regarding the molds or anything, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to buy molds for yourself, or if you want to buy the STL files so you can make your own molds, you can find them on my website. I'm gonna be leaving the link also in the description down below for you. And other than that, yes, have fun with your projects. I want to say thank you if you are here still. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you like this one, and if you have any questions, Let me know. I really want you to succeed on your projects. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Again, I'm gonna be working on new projects, and I promise that the next video is not gonna take as long as this one. And again, if you have questions, please let me know. My name is EJ, and I will see you on the next time. Bye.